All right. Hi, Matt. Great to have you on here. Hi, Jim. I'll say all the names really quick. So, Matthew, probably Ezra, and maybe even Terry. I don't know if she'll be in the back there. But Faith, Shelley, Deborah, Patrice, Rebecca. Nice to have her on here. Melody, Coach Bob, Jim, Jane, and Bill Schumacher. And of course, the hostess with the mostest. My subject for today is extremely personal, and I will just do. I was gonna say maybe, I got to stop apologizing for being me. So I tell you guys to stop doing that. So I'll stop doing that. So today the theme is, um, I'll pull up the post I did. Um, yeah, a lot of emotions and a lot of tears for me today. For the time that I got up, and I'll explain it to you guys. Um, Trade your expectations for appreciation, and your whole world changes instantaneously. All right. So, um, Let me start out by first saying that a I don't have too many people that are on my inner circle. But Mauricio, Marco is a guy that I've known for as long as I've been in network marketing. And he suffered a really severe stroke. So you might have seen that on my wall. Um, yeah, if you've ever been at some events for a majority of the companies that I've been around, the big events, this guy was the guy that orchestrated them, put them all together. Craig, you probably don't realize this, but you probably have met him. In ACN's first event, he's just the technical guru behind everything. And he's done some of the biggest events in affiliate network marketing, personal development, works with Mark Aceta a lot. But I really truly say this and don't mean to make anything, it's just my raw emotions. There's not too many people that I would put as his level of heart, uh, going out of his way, going the extra mile, always making everyone feel better. And you would probably say, well, if he's the kind of individual that's trying to make the speakers and the big producers and the owners feel good, to constantly get them on a call. I never even thought about this. If you guys been to the big major events and MDC, he was the guy running this stuff behind the scenes. It's just he's that good, man. He's just that good. Last time I seen him, I believe was in the event that we did in Orlando. But he also, Sonoma when we did that special event there. But yeah, so when I say trade expectations, expectations for appreciation, there was a lot of little weird things that got to me this morning when I got up. And it was me just having too high expectations when I wasn't, I don't know. Sometimes will every one of you admit that sometimes your mind can take the best of you? So I'll give you a neat example. It's like, when I got up this morning, I had an email from Immunitech, and it was $10,600. Uh, but this is how my mind messed with me. Okay. Um, I don't know why when I seen the email, I immediately went 500,000 in volume, 9,000. That's like a third of my pay that I've gotten from any other company. I was in a dark place, man. Very dark place. And I was like, I don't know. It's like everything just started crushing down on me. And so you guys know I just come from my heart. So when you don't immediately smash it, it's weird that, I call him Darth Vader. You can say devil, Satan, whatever. Um, I don't know why. I wouldn't normally do this. I just don't care. I just move on most of the time. But I thought if I was open and honest with you guys about how I have some of my worst days, then you'll go, oh, okay, I get it. So seeing that check really makes me understand that 7 years and 8 months of me working with MDC is gone. It, it, it's gone. I'm an Immunitech consultant. I'm not an MDC affiliate anymore. I'm not an MDC super affiliate anymore. It's like, it felt a little bit like me, like a divorce. I just like, what the fuck, right? And then I messed up. I just kept going down this dark hole. And I didn't realize that I was going down this dark hole. And then I went over to Akashics because Akashics separated from MDC at the beginning of November. And I logged in and I'm not qualified. 12 million in bank volume is gone. And I haven't made any money. And I went, someone that's taken so good care of me, Josh Wagle. I love this kid. He's same age as Matt, my son. I just took it as the worst betrayal. I was like, how can this company separate and I have this huge group, this bank volume, and just no one fucking cares? That's what I said to myself. So I didn't reach out to Josh because I was scared of what I would say. Hey, I just have faith. I just have faith. Faith without asking for help sometimes is a stupid, stupid, stupid thing. The first thoughts that I'm dumping to you guys before I prayed and got on here is I don't know, sometimes when you think that you really got everything handled, you really, really don't. It really humbles you that wow, so that statement is you can't change the state of who you are and what you want to be in life with the same thoughts that you had to create your dark moment. You know what I mean? And so all of a sudden, it was just out of nowhere. I had a little bit of chat with Matthew, right? And that it sort of started last night. And I just started talking to him. And I miss him. I miss Ezra. I miss my wife. I'm going like, why is all this shit coming at one time? This is fucked up. This is really fucked up. So I'm feeling for Markio and his family and his kids and his wife. They're just really close friends. And then the Akashic thing, and then the Immunitech thing, and me realizing that I'm moving on to a new chapter of my life. And when I flip that page, it's just not there anymore. And I made a promise to myself that I was going to finish the Tears in Unlimited Wisdom yesterday, and I got the wrong headspace and didn't do that. So I feel like I let you guys down, and I just wanted you guys to know that I'm not perfect, that I really let this shit get to me, and all of a sudden I get a phone call that I don't want to take, and it was from Chris Robinson. And I just was going to say, I ain't fucking answering it. And he picks up, I pick up and I go, so how's it going? And Chris goes, freaking awesome. He said, did you see your Immunitech check yet? And I said, yeah. And he goes, what was yours? And I said, $10,650. And he goes, for 15 days? Have you ever made that much money in 15 days? And I'm going like, not the first 15 days. He goes, I not only got paid, but everyone that I put in the machine got paid. All of our people got paid. And then he reminded me what I sent him last night. And he goes, and for Shandor and Judith to hit diamond in record time, and now they're at an event in Spain, Madrid, Spain, at this giant diamond recognition. He's going, oh my God. He says, I just know that I know that I know that this is going to be our best run ever. Maybe he had just a different perspective of what I had at the time. So what if I didn't accept a call? See, you got to reach out to people when you're having a low spot, and you got to reach out to people that look at things different than you do to lift you up. You're not supposed to go into a hole by yourself. But don't we do that? What we do is we start feeling bad, and what we do is we immediately isolate ourselves. I don't want to tell Matt I'm having this. I don't want to tell Terry I'm having this. You know, I'm this and I'm this. And as soon as he said that, he goes, dude, don't you understand that you're my friend more than a business partner? And I lost it. And he goes, man, you've been on my mind from the second that I got up. I just didn't want to wake you up. But you guess who's calling right now? Let me just take it and we'll get off. What's up, Chris?
Oh, my glutathione levels and probably my blood pressure, but I'm hoping that stuff's working and keeping it down.
Don't say any more. I'm on a Zoom. I just wanted to tell you I love you.
All right. Call me back. I played your voice note and it disappeared and I didn't listen to all of it.
Okay, I definitely will.
All right.
Bye. Crazy. That did not happen by accident. Did you guys like that? Me and him say that to each other now. Hey, what's up? My glutathione levels? Blessed and highly favored and deeply loved. Okay. So now, right? Let me tell you the next thing that happened is he's going, what's wrong? And I said, I'm just having a difficulty thing with, I logged into my Akashic's back office. And he goes, dude, me too. He's like, what the, you know what I mean? And I go, he goes, tell me what's going on. I said, no volume, not qualified, no money. And he said to me, I got to go. And he just hung up on me. He calls Josh, tells him what's going on. And, you know, how many people think that he separated a cost from MDC while he's selling MDC to Immunitech? I think that Josh had a few things going on. You know what I mean? And so when he logged into Chris's account and my account, he's seen what happened and immediately fixed everything. and all of a sudden I get this voicemail from Josh. And he's like, man, you got to find it in your heart to forgive me. I didn't pay attention to your account when the things separated. You know, don't worry about it. I'm going to grandfather you as a top position for life. He's just like all of this stuff. He immediately said, I'll move this. I'll do this. I'll do this. He goes, you've been such a loyal and great friend to me. And I hope I hope you didn't feel like I betrayed you. I was like, motherfucker, that's exactly what I thought. So I don't know. I knew that I would get emotional, but I just wanted to tell you guys that it just, for me personally, I haven't been here in a long, 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 long time, but it just went click and then it went click and then it went click and it went click and it went click. And so immediately what I did is Dex and Leo, our Goldens, are on me like a wet blanket. It's way past their walking time. So I just said, listen, I'm just going to go to a walk. And I started praying and I started worshiping. And I'm just like, just listen, everything's going to be okay. And the song that, Bill talked about last night is, I trust in God. I trust in God. I trust in God. I trust in God. And you know, by the time I got done with the walk, I was on cloud 10 again. I don't know why they call it cloud 9. That's like one below 10, right? It's like, so I'll say that from now on. I'm on cloud 10. Um, Everything's okay. Everything is awesome. And then all of a sudden, I got three messages immediately. This lady out of nowhere. She goes, my son's having some difficult problems right now. And she says, what is that thing that you say all the time? Is yeah, something about expectations. I went, yeah, I know what that is. That's trade your expectations for appreciation. Your whole world changed instantly. She goes, that's exactly what it is. And what are those audios that you always tell me to listen to when I'm down? And I'm going, washed by the word. She goes, that's what they are. Let me get this to my son right away. And then Patrice reaches out to me and goes, oh, I seen her deal. And she's like, I'm just having a rough time. Would you pray for me? And so I prayed for her in a voice message and then sent her washed by the word. And it's like immediately when I got my heart and soul and my mind in the right place, then everyone that needed me reached out to me. Everyone that needed me at that moment reached out to me. And at this time, Sandy and I are going back and forth, scheduling, to do a one-on-one with her tonight. And it's like as soon as I focused and got my mind on something else, then it's like God opened up the world and said, listen, all these people depend on you. You know, get your focus not on you, but get your focus on me and the people that I need you to help. Wham. So I thought I would just share with you guys today. And I'm not going to apologize for getting emotional, but I'm going to remember this video and I'm going to send it to people that think that, well, Robert never has a down day. And how, just like momentum, I always think of I haven't used this analogy in like forever, but life works both directions. Do you guys remember? And wow, great name, Tasmanian Devil. He just gets whipping around. Those things in life work exactly the same way. It's like appreciation and being thankful and being grateful. Just does this vortex, this spin, where it leads to the next victory, the next miracle, the next victory, the next miracle, and it just takes this momentum in life and just allows everything to be okay. This too will pass. Everything's all right. So how do you stop the tornado when it goes the opposite direction? Whirling devilish. Yeah. When it goes the opposite direction, that a little thing just takes you out of your mode to being neutral. And then the next one can take you a little further down. And the next one and it just like, man, it can happen pretty fast, can't it? It happened fast for me. So like when I got it this morning, I didn't even feel like listening to worship music. How many of you guys think that I did anyway? I did. I did. So that probably stopped it from really going dark. But I want every one of you to realize that, if it just seems like too much, can you please reach out to somebody? Reach out to me. Some of you, you got to get, what would be the word? F your ego. EGO is edging God out. You know, just send me a message. Um, I need you. I need you. Can you help me, please? Can you pray for me, please? I know Patricia and I are new friends and new family. She's aware enough and smart enough to reach out to me and say, pray for me. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do as a family is not wallow. And so other than praise and worship, I'm just being brutally honest. I'm beating the shit out of Satan and the devil and just said, listen, man, nice try. Hey, I'll give you a little kudos. You had me out of the pocket for about, 12 hours. But you're defeated. Nice try. It didn't last very long. And now I'm going to reach out to more people than I ever had to just teach them what God has taught me. So you lose some more people. You pissed me off today. You pissed me off today. So now I got to reach out to more people faster, quicker, and constantly give appreciation and blessed beyond measure. Just totally blessed beyond measure. Josh and I then started talking back and forth, and this comp plan is pretty freaking amazing. Just the deal where you can move people underneath other people. So when I see people doing something, I want to help them in the next step, right? So I don't know if you guys see, I'm number 7 on the leaderboard now. Number 1. It's funny from this. I get to say this from the day that I started Immunitech on the 15th. I've held the number one consultant getter. So I know how to do it. Do you guys want to know how to do it? Get excited. Believe that you can. Say as little as possible to as many people as you can. And all I'm telling you is now it's 58. I've enrolled 58 consultants with that stupid video that I send people. I know that you guys know of better ways to fucking do this, but I'm just telling you that video works. I knew it would work the second that Matt and I created it. I knew the yellow slide with it hitting you in the face would get them interested. And then it's like, well, what the hell is this? You know what they all have in common? Low glutathione. I haven't heard of that. You see what I mean? So, I know probably one of the negative things about this experience so far is because of all the documentation. Then people feel like they're experts. Hey, have you heard of glutathione? Well, our product, Immunical, is better than anyone out there, and it's got 79 patents, and we got this research and 100 athletes. I guess 150 now, but yeah. See, if you throw up on somebody, then they go, "Oh, the only way to make money with this company is throw up on somebody." Gotta stop it, man. So all the people that have signed up with me, you know what the number one thing they say to me? Wait a minute, do you just tell people check this out and send this playlist? And I go, you told me you got in, right? Yeah, I got in. I got the founders package. And I go, so what do you want to change about that? Okay. So some of you got in this company because you believe in me. Were you guys on a webinar that I personally talked about? That talked about all the facts and scientific studies and blah 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 blah. If you guys watch the video today with Mauricio, how many people are like now have a different feeling about everybody else in the world? I log on, I'm excited. And it's like, I'm going like, wow, my whole life I've had people go, can't you get a video in our language? I'm like, what's your problem? Figure it out. Watch the subtitles. Man, I have a different feeling about all the people that I've told that to for 39 years. It's not as easy. It's just watching a person's facial expressions and watching their mouth, whether you know how to read lips or not. It's pretty easy to stay in full attention when the person's talking in your language. And I've had people build all over the world with subtitles. Right away, I see all the English people in it. Is this going to be in English? Is this going to be in English? No, the Mauricio's from Mexico. One of the world headquarters is in Mexico City. I went and looked at the training videos and they're in subtitles. Yeah, there's training videos there. It's awesome. I don't need the company to change anything into English. Do you guys get that? Like, again, that's appreciation. So if you guys seen my video on that thing today, which was really hilarious, is they have a company call me. Do you guys know who the fuck I am? Seriously, do you know who I am? Isn't that a joke? I sound like Ric Flair, from wrestling. You don't see me right away. I'll buy this restaurant and you're the first person I'm firing. You know what I mean? It's like, this crazy out there ego, but I know that's wrestling, right? Um, I get a they tell me on a text, the company communicates with WhatsApp. Can you please get on WhatsApp? Okay. Okay. I'll get on it. Didn't want to. Got on WhatsApp. Then I get a message from the person saying, congratulations on hitting Executive Diamond. Could you please do a video for us and vertical on your phone and send it to us? Uh, um, it needs to be 20 seconds. I'm one of the people that broke a record to Executive Diamond. And you're going to give me 20 seconds? Now you guys know some of the other things that were sort of irritating me because all this stuff was irritating me while I was not in a good place, right? I'm going like, how fucking dare you? What? 20 seconds? I send them a 20-second video, not really happy, and they edit 15 seconds out of it. So I'm watching my first video with Immunitech, and it's like, you need to do this. That's all I saw. Maybe it was a little longer than that, but I don't think so. But I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you enjoyed this. Uh, Craig and Matt and I come up with and if you guys want to, send us messages on what you think, what you believe that we should call this. Because I truly want people when they think that the whole world is coming after them and you think things that are not true and you blow them out of proportion. That's where that sort of phrase comes from, doesn't it? Where um, why do you make a mountain out of a molehill? You know, in that moment, that's not a good thing to say to people. I would never. And women, I know the one that you don't use for women. It's like, well, listen, can you just calm down? It's like it's not that big of a stand. He's like, all of a sudden the sword comes out, and it's like what? So, but I want people to be able to. I think you guys know what I mean. It is so. Chris reached out to me. I talked to Josh. Um, I listened to my worship. I went for a walk and worshiped and got back in the right state. And when I did, then all of a sudden the world was okay again. Right? It happened pretty quick. And so some of you that struggle for days and weeks and sometimes months, years, it's like, man, please, 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 please ask for help. All right. So I love you guys. Have a great Friday. Thank you, Jim, Dustin, Matthew, and Hollis family, Faith, Shelley, Mary, Rebecca, Jane, Michael, Angela, Patrice, Sandy. We'll see you later today. Melody, Coach Bob, Bill, and hostess with the mostest, the great CJ Craig Jackman. All right.